Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. The infamous marriage and sex tape between Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee are at the center of the new limited series Pam and Tommy. It premieres on Hulu February 2nd, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee were the it couple that rocked Hollywood in the mid-1990s. Sebastian plays Tommy Lee, who's the rock star drummer of Motley Crue, while Pamela Anderson, who's played by Lily James, was a budding actress appearing in Playboy and Baywatch. Their relationship turned scandalous for many when a sex tape of theirs was released on the internet. Now, it wasn't released by them, but a vengeful former carpenter played by Seth Rogen, who was fired by Tommy Lee. Now, this seems so kind of commonplace now, but back in 1997, the internet was barely getting off the ground using dial-up connection. The tape was meant to be private, but after it was stolen and seen by millions, it would forever alter the lives and career of Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. This series also stars Nick Offerman and Taylor Schilling. Pam and Tommy will be 8 episodes, roughly 45 to 60 minutes each, starting February 2nd. Now, the series is from creator Robert Siegel, who also wrote The Founder and The Wrestler. Many of the episodes were directed by Craig Gillespie, who also worked with Sebastian Stan in I, Tonya, which kind of has a similar vibe to it. I think both really shine a light on this scandalous event and allows the audience to see a more complex side to the central figures than the stereotypes that we may have viewed Tonya Harding or Pamela Anderson with surrounding these events. Gillespie knows the energy and power of his lead characters and has given this limited series that same flashy, high-energy quality. There's no shortage of nudity, as he's not afraid to show off the wild and sexual nature of the two of them. Let's just say that there's this puppetry-style scene inspired by Tommy Lee's book. The series is full of sex, alcohol, rock and roll, and has a really fantastic soundtrack. I think that you're going to come away with a better appreciation for Pamela Anderson, thanks to the strength and fight that Lily James gives her. This series opens with a really uncomfortable interview between her and Jay Leno, and it just speaks volumes to the objectification that society put on her. We also get insight into her standing up for herself on the set of Baywatch, as she's constantly trying to prove herself beyond that sex symbol status. Now, I was less familiar with Tommy Lee, who doesn't come across as innocent or admirable here. He's that party boy rocker who treats his workers terribly and won't stop chasing and begging Pamela to date him. Lily James and Sebastian Stan disappear into their roles as Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. With an incredible hair and makeup design by Barry Lee Moe, James looks and sounds just like Anderson and nails her airy flirtation and physical mannerisms. You would think that you were watching Anderson playing herself here. Sebastian Stan brings this fiery passion to Tommy Lee. He's full of energy, constantly moving around, being loud, and making a scene. There's no quiet or down moment with Tommy. Seth Rogen's also noteworthy as the former carpenter who finds a tape after stealing Tommy Lee's safe. The performances should garner big award season buzz next Emmy season. Now, Pam and Tommy could have been this train wreck of camp proportion, but Robert Siegel, Craig Gillespie, and the directing team really know the story that they want to tell and make it this dazzling and intriguing one that seems too bizarre to be true, and yet one that we're talking about still 25 years later. I'm giving Pam and Tommy 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I get some new movie reviews, as well as my appearances on Twin Cities Live. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Pam and Tommy. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.